All right, you guys, we've got 23.1 Friday Night Lights, a little bit different than what we normally do in a class. So I'm gonna talk about some of the things that you can expect today. You're gonna walk in, this board is gonna be on the back. It's gonna show you all three variations of the workout, okay? It's also gonna include a warm-up underneath and just some suggestions of what you can do for the warm-up. Okay, you want to make sure you're here a little bit early so that you can get your own warm-up in and that you're ready to go at the time that you signed up for your heat. So if you signed up for 4 o'clock, 3, 2, 1, go is going to be 4 o'clock, okay? All right, so when we're thinking about the layout of the workout, it's all going to be set up for you. You don't really need to bring any equipment out. You're just going to need to make sure that your rower's set up for you and then make sure that weight on your bar and your wall ball is the correct weight for you and for your version of the workout. We're gonna start out seated on the rower. Okay, my monitor is gonna be turned on. Your judge is gonna help you with all of this. Okay, from there, 3, 2, 1, go. You're gonna start rowing. The biggest focus on this row is keeping a steady, consistent pace that you can hold for probably about 4 minutes. 4 minutes or less is how long you're gonna spend on that row. So not burning it down to start out with, but keeping a consistent pace and really focusing on driving with your legs and then relaxing your arms. Okay. Once you're done with that, you'll step out of it and you'll walk straight to your pull-up bar. Now we're going into 50 toes to bar. 50 toes to bar can be a lot, okay? So break it up into short sets, short rest. You may feel good to do a big number to start. Force yourself, short sets, short rest. 5s, 3s, 2s, whatever you need to do for that. Just consistently get back up on the bar, back up on the bar. Then we're going into the wall ball. Okay, now we have 40 wall ball. 40 wall ball is a pretty straightforward number, but you're gonna notice that it's gonna get your heart rate up a little bit more than what you might think. Okay, so try and breathe through every rep. Every time I throw the ball, I'm gonna exhale and relax my arms to catch it. Okay, the standard on that wall ball is gonna be that we squat all the way down, we stand all the way up, and we're throwing to hit above the line. Ladies are gonna hit this thin blue line. Men are gonna hit the thicker green line. Okay, the ball needs to go above the line. So that's gonna look like a full squat, throwing above the line. After your wall ball, we go back over now to the clean. What we've done for you guys is we're gonna set up the bars so that they have the dead stop plates on it. This is gonna allow you to not have to feel like you have to touch and go, and for the bar to settle a little bit better than with the bouncy plates. So key here is just attacking that clean and going to singles. Don't feel like you need to do a lot of sets unbroken. Just do one and drop it. So that'll look like this. I'm gonna follow that bar down. And it should die fairly easily, okay? Once you finish the cleans, okay, the work is not done. Whatever time you have remaining, you're gonna work towards either a muscle up or a pull up, okay? If you are somebody who has some chest to bars, I want you to try the muscle up, okay? If you don't have any chest to bars, if you don't have any pull ups, you're gonna attempt the pull up, okay? If you're doing the workout scaled, I want you to think about it just how the RX workout would, or the RX athlete would think about it. And if they don't have muscle ups, they're just gonna spend some time practicing or trying to get their first muscle up. So if you're somebody who's doing the workout scaled and you don't have a pull up yet, that's great. You get to spend 3 to 4 minutes practicing or trying to get your first chin over bar pull up, okay? So, thinking in terms of the foundations variation of the workout also. If you're somebody that the clean weight is too heavy, hanging from a bar is too much, okay, we can do the foundations version. However, I want you to challenge yourself. If you can handle that clean weight and you can handle hanging from the bar, let's try to do the scaled version and see where you're at. All right, so when you get to those muscle ups or the pull-ups, this is where you're gonna kind of sit back, rest a little bit if you have the time, okay? Give yourself a second to collect yourself before you attempt that movement, okay? You wanna think about this as, especially if it's your first one, you wanna think about it as your 1 rep max, okay? This is your maybe one and only attempt, okay? You wanna make it count. Don't try and go at it fatigued if you can. If you don't have enough time, then you gotta just try and throw yourself up. The last thing I'll say about that is just try to throw yourself up over the rings or chin over the bar, okay? No more thinking about technique, any of that stuff. It's just a 1 rep max all out effort to get that 1 rep. We'll work towards your form and technique later down the road.